Baby, you're perfect. Don't let no one tell you otherwise. That's why I can give a fuck.
What's up, YouTube? It's been a minute, but I'm back and I'm here to show y'all exactly how I achieved these boho locks. So if you're interested, keep on watching. Here are a few tools you're gonna need: some scissors, some duck clips, some nail glue, and some curly or like loose wavy hair. This is the brand that I use, as well as some pre-fluffed hair for the locks. If you know, you know. If not, that's what I recommend you using. So first we're going to start off by prepping the hair for the curly pieces, and I'm just going to cut the hair off the bundle because why not? You can buy bulk hair, but you can also do this as well. So this is not how you want your curls to look. You actually want to make the curls a little bit skinnier, not too skinny, but you definitely don't want them super thick because we want our boho locks to look natural. So if you don't have a braiding rack, I highly recommend getting one of those just so you can prep the hair and place it on there. So it'll just make it easier for you. So this is the pre-fluff hair, and this is what it looks like straight out of the pack. Of course, we have to prep and pull that hair apart as well because that hair was way too thick. This is kind of like how you want it to look. So now let's jump into creating the locks themselves. This is the brand that I use, the Ultra, I don't know how to pronounce that, twisted up locks, 40 inches. So yeah, let's get right into how to create these locks. So you're going to grab a piece of curly hair and attach it to the lock using the pre-fluffed hair. You can rewind this video as many times as you need to, but it's super simple, super straightforward. And you're just going to use your duck clip to hold the hair out of the way, the curly piece, as you're trying to secure it to the lock. So just pay close attention to what I'm doing. As you can see, that pre-fluff hair is super skinny. Like as I'm wrapping it, it's like a super skinny piece of hair. So you don't want that hair to be too thick because you have to wrap tightly to secure the hair in place. And you literally just keep wrapping until there's no more hair to wrap. You take that extra piece and you just continue to wrap. That's literally it. That's all I did. And I highly recommend you prepping the boho locks before you try to attach them to your head or your client's head. And then I'm just taking the nail glue and I'm securing the hair in place so that it won't like slip out for the duration of wearing the style. You don't want to use too much nail glue, but just enough to secure it and lock it in place. But like I was saying, you definitely want to prep these locks before you try to start attaching them to the head. Please take my advice, because if not, you'll be sitting there literally all day adding curly pieces to locks. And I highly recommend using 2 to 4 pieces per lock just to create that fullness. These are 40-inch locks, so you want to use at least 2 to 3 pieces so that everything is symmetrical. And for today's install, I am using about 3.5 packs, so I highly recommend getting at least 4 packs. So now we are prepping my client's hair. This is just me blow drying her. I've already washed her hair, but this is a very important part. You don't want to rush through this part. You want to make sure that you thoroughly blow dry the hair because you want these locks to look super natural and super flat. So take your time when prepping your hair. So now we're going to get into parting the hair. Yes, today we're going to be doing free parts. And if you don't know what free parts are, they're just super simple parts. If y'all need a more in-depth tutorial on free parts, I can definitely make that happen for y'all. Just let me know. Drop a comment. down below, and I'll get that up for y'all if y'all are interested. Me personally, I like the free parts just because, for one, they're actually faster to do, but it just gives a more natural look, especially as the locks get older. But you still have to make sure they're neat. You just can't, do anything. You still have to make sure that the lines are crispy. So definitely make sure you are using a precision parting comb when you are doing your sections, just to make sure that the parts pop, because that adds to the style as well. But yeah, and I have another soft lock install tutorial on my channel if y'all want something a little bit more in depth. But this is super simple, honestly, as when you're prepping the sections is literally just a whole bunch of little plaits on the head. Me personally, I like for my braids to be nice and neat and flat, because that just helps the braids and the locks last longer. But yeah, this is what the free parts look like once I'm all done. And now we're going to finally begin the install of the boho locks. So you take the locks that you already pre-made, and you're going to use a crochet needle to attach them to the head. And be careful, because believe it or not, those crochet needles, they can hurt. Even if they're not super sharp, they still hurt. Hence the word needle. So yeah, you're going to take a piece of that pre-puffed hair, that same pre-puffed hair that you use to attach the curly pieces to the lock. That's what you're going to use at the root of your hair to secure the lock at the root. Again, using your crochet needle. And as you are wrapping, please be mindful. Please be demure about how you install these locks. You definitely want to make sure that you are intentionally camouflaging the natural braid, the natural hair underneath the lock. And me personally, I like to add curly pieces at the root to create more fullness, and just to make sure that the style is balanced and like full from top to bottom. But yeah, like I said, make sure you are wrapping securely, not super tight at the root, because you don't want the locks to be uncomfortable, but definitely wrapping to where everything is nice and secure and nothing is slipping out of your hair or your client's hair. And I did speed this part up, of course, but it's super simple. Like, beginners can do this look, I promise you. Like, don't have no fear. Just try it out. You'll be surprised at what you can accomplish. So now I'm just completing the look by doing the finishing touches, styling her edges, of course. My client wanted extra baby hairs, so that's what I'm doing here. I'm just flat ironing the roots and flat ironing the hair and curling them to really give that cute extra baby hair look. And then I'm just going to take my edge brush and just a little bit of edge control to secure the baby hairs in place. I like my edges, my extra baby hairs, to look kind of fluffy, so I don't use a whole lot of edge control, just enough at the root to secure it. But yeah, let me know if y'all want an extra baby hair tutorial, because I got y'all, because I'm queen of the baby hairs. I'll slay your baby hairs. I'll slay your whole head, for real. I'll slay your whole life. How about that? But no, for real, I love how these baby hairs turned out. I know they're not for everybody, but they're for me and my clients, and we love them. So yeah, this is what it's looking like. Very much goddess, very much cutesy, okay? This is the finished look, and I'm obsessed. This is literally my favorite style to do. She loved it, I loved it. And yeah, I'm gonna eat this style up every time, literally every time. I did style it in a pineapple for her. Super cute. That's like my signature look whenever I do my Bali Boho Locs. Cause it's always giving Jamaica, okay? No, I'm just playing. But yes, get into how you can style this. Super, super cute. My September books are open, so click the link in the description if you want to book with me. Thank y'all so much for tuning in, and subscribe, like, follow for more. Bye.